I'm David Rockwell, and I'm the set designer for She Loves Me. She Loves Me is, I think, just a fantastic musical that harkens back to the golden age of musicals. Its prime location is Budapest, 1934. Largely the action takes place in and around a perfumery, Marichek's perfumery. It's part of a glorious period, Art Nouveau, that was explosive. So it's just a magical period of time to anchor the show, and we love doing that. In some ways, Art Nouveau is the architectural equivalent to music. It has a kind of lyrical quality, and so much of the music has that beautiful kind of waltz lyrical quality. And Scott Ellis was clear that the one criteria was he wanted the show totally reinvented physically. So we started to think about the perfumery as a place you'd recognize from the outside within Budapest, and that when it opened up, it would be like a jewel box that would breathe open. And then what looks like one unit, Marichek's, is actually made up of 4 separate units. This piece tracks and moves and engages that proscenium, and it happens much more seamlessly than this. And this opens and engages here, and then this piece comes down stage. So when we go to the workroom, what happens is these 2 pieces breathe open just a little bit, and then this comes down stage, and as it comes down stage, this turns and opens and delivers that number right in the audience's lap. One of the first decisions about the Café Impérial was the choice of red, and lots of cove lighting. So there's a big cove overhead, and then there's arches with cove lighting around each one of the table settings. A huge amount of decorative lighting. In many ways, it's like what a candle does in a restaurant. The palette of the exterior of Budapest is pastel colors, saturated pastel colors, and highly detailed. There's a lot of painterly treatment on the surfaces. And the outside of the store is a kind of beautiful pale lavender that's also picked up in all of the props and packaging, and the labels for Marichek is all consistent with that beautiful image of the store. When it came to perfume bottles, we first of all looked at what perfume bottles we could buy, but we wanted these to glow in a certain way. So we began with gel colors and looked at the palette of the store, and then made samples of the gels as discs, and realized you'd really be seeing it more through the narrow end. And so we began to make mock-ups of the 5 primary shapes. That level of detail has continued through Marichek logos and in colors. We looked at stores in New York that had packaging that we loved. La Durée is a great place that sells macaroons with a particular kind of paper that we found inspirational. The Mona Lisa that comes out of the wrong end of the tube actually has a custom label on it. And the bedroom is intimate and small. It has a place for her dresser, his door. Laura wanted something that was personal to her, so the wallpaper is custom printed with ice cream sundaes on it. The vanilla ice cream container that Laura receives from Zach. We looked at 3 different shapes. This is actually the period specific. It's how ice cream came. And ultimately we selected a more vibrant yellow, because in the color scheme of that room, it really stands out. The purpose of all of it is to really celebrate this extraordinary musical. And so every little detail becomes part of creating a complete picture. And the thing that's so unreplicatable about theater when it's thrilling is that music, movement, lighting, physical environment are all seamless. So all of this just blends into creating the world of She Loves Me.